Young in the Restless spoilers reveal that with the scene of Sharon Newman's house on Halloween night, Sharon has a strange feeling that something unusual is about to happen. Halloween always evokes complicated memories in her, especially painful events in the past. As she prepares for the evening, Sharon feels someone is watching her, and a sudden shiver makes her turn to look at the door. At that moment, there is a knock on the door, the sound echoing clearly in the quiet air. Sharon hesitates for a moment, anxiously opening the door with a hesitant look, only to see the most unexpected person, Phyllis Summers. Phyllis stands there with a meaningful smile, and her eyes shine with provocation. Phyllis' presence is simply to say hello on Halloween, but Sharon can't help but feel that there is another hidden intention. Sharon tries to keep her calm and polite, but in her heart, she knows that Phyllis is here for more than just socializing. The conversation becomes tense as Phyllis brings up old memories and mistakes, which Sharon is trying to put behind her for a fun family evening. Phyllis highlights the mistakes Sharon has made in the past, not hesitating to criticize her for her bad relationships and choices. Sharon knows full well that Phyllis always has a way of poking fun at her and finding her weaknesses, but this time, she decides to keep her cool and not give Phyllis a chance to ruin her mood. After Phyllis leaves, Sharon tries to focus on the fun of Halloween. She goes to the park with Mariah Copeland, Tessa Porter, and Aria Porter Copeland, hoping to create good memories for the kids and forget about the unpleasant encounter earlier. Sharon knows that Halloween is a time to create happy memories, especially for Aria, and she does her best to keep the group's spirits up and light. However, the peace doesn't last long. While having fun, Sharon suddenly felt a chill run down her spine, as if someone was watching her. The figure of Cameron Kirsten, who had been a nightmare in her past, appeared in her mind like a ghost. For a split second, Sharon saw Cameron standing far away, in the middle of the Halloween night, staring at her. She tried to dispel the image, telling herself that this was just an illusion, the anxiety caused by meeting Phyllis. In an attempt to distract herself, Sharon, Mariah and Tessa participated in activities in the park, laughing with Aria and sharing happy moments. But Sharon could not escape the feeling that Cameron or something similar was haunting her, making the Halloween atmosphere heavier than ever. Things became even more bizarre when Heather Stevens, who had passed away long ago, appeared in a gruesome Halloween costume. Heather stood right in front of Sharon, her face painted white, her eyes deep and her lips blood red, as if to convey some kind of message. "Sharon," she said, her voice deep and mysterious, "why me? Why my death?" Sharon was shocked and didn't know how to react. Was she having a vivid nightmare? Or was Heather's appearance a sign of guilt she had never fully gotten rid of? Sharon felt her legs freeze, but quickly realized that she had to keep her composure in front of Mariah and Tessa. She tried to ignore the image, thinking it was just a Halloween prank, but couldn't stop her heart from pounding in her chest. When she turned back to Mariah and Tessa, Sharon tried to smile, pretending that everything was fine, that nothing strange had happened. They continued to have fun with Aria, but Sharon knew that this Halloween would leave her with many unforgettable thoughts. Is the past coming back to confront her? Or are these just the ghosts of Halloween, the feelings that never really went away? Either way, Sharon has a feeling that this Halloween night will be unlike any other, and that these haunting memories will probably always be a part of her life. As the night fades, Sharon realizes that she must face the ghosts of her past if she is to ever find true peace. And this Halloween night has reminded her that sometimes, her greatest fears don't come from outside spirits or ghosts, but from the memories and mistakes deep within her own mind. Aria excitedly puts on her bright Halloween costume, along with Dominic Newman. The children enjoy the Halloween festival, gathering in the park with Devin Hamilton and Abby Newman. In the joyful atmosphere, Dominic and Aria make everyone around them feel calm with the innocence of childhood. However, Devin cannot completely shake off the heavy feeling when Lily, his sister, is facing important decisions at the company. Arguing about Lily's choice, at one point, Lily announces an update that makes Devin disappointed. Lily still insists on her position at Chancellor, although Devin has repeatedly tried to convince her to return to Winters to continue developing the family corporation. However, Lily is steadfast in her ambition. She does not want to miss the opportunity to regain the CEO position from Billy Abbott, a man she believes she can overcome. Devin couldn't hide his disappointment, but knowing that Lily was determined to pursue her own career at Chancellor, he could only watch from afar and support her reluctantly. The conversation between the two brothers became increasingly tense as both defended their own ideals, creating a boundary that was difficult to bridge. Billy Abbott and Victoria Newman, tensions escalated. Billy Abbott continued to stir up trouble, making Victoria Newman angry. Billy, with his strong personality and personal ambition, took steps that harmed the common interests of the Newman family. Adam Newman was also drawn into the vortex of tension with Billy, forcing Victoria to act as a mediator to prevent a clash between the two. Victoria, with her patient nature, tried to maintain peace and hoped that the two men would understand the impact of this feud on their children. But after many unsuccessful attempts, her patience officially ran out. Victoria is not only angry with Billy, but also deeply worried about the consequences that the family feud may cause to Johnny Abbott and Connor Newman. She realizes that the internal conflict not only hurts the family relationship, but also affects the spirit of her children. Johnny and Connor's Halloween fun. Meanwhile, Johnny and Connor, two half-brothers, have a great time dressing up in Halloween costumes and playing, temporarily putting aside the tensions between adults. Victoria, Adam, and Chelsea see the two children laughing and playing, feeling the rare connection and understanding between Johnny and Connor. In that moment, everything seems to slow down, and the parents realize that, no matter how many events happen in life, the joy and innocence of children are always the most precious things. The persistent conflict between Billy and Adam under the hands of Victor. However, friendship does not come easily to adults. The tension between Billy and Adam seems to have just begun and is likely to escalate in the upcoming episodes. Rumors suggest that Victor Newman, the head of the Newman family, may be secretly pulling the strings, making the confrontation between the two increasingly fierce. Victor, with his power and intrigue, does not hesitate to use all means to protect the family empire, even if it causes internal division. Apparently, Billy and Adam do not realize that they are just pawns in the hands of Victor, a man who always puts the interests of the Newman family first. The Halloween episode of The Young and the Restless ended with an unforgettable impression. The happy moments and reunion of the children temporarily eased the tension, but behind that were complex conflicts and divisions within the family. The confrontation between Billy and Adam, along with Victoria's exhausted patience, made viewers unable to help but predict the dramatic situations that were about to take place. In the next episode, will Victor really be the one driving this conflict? Will Devon give up hope on Lily, or continue to fight for the good of his family? This Halloween night is just the beginning of a series of tumultuous events to come. The Young and the Restless will continue to bring viewers exciting developments, as the characters' love, power, and loyalty continue to be tested. Yonder predictions suggest that the feud between Billy and Adam could get worse in the upcoming episodes with Victor Newman pulling the strings, so stay tuned. Young and the Restless says Victor will still be a schemer, ready to play dirty, so don't miss out on all the shocking news and dramatic confrontations coming up. Make CDL your top Yonder source for all the exciting Young and the Restless spoilers, predictions, news, and updates.